A single symbol. Today it screams hate and genocide. Yet for millennia, this same mark brought good fortune and divinity across countless cultures. How did such a universally revered emblem become the ultimate sign of evil, forever stained by history's darkest regime? For millennia before its modern infamy, the swastika stood as a revered, globally widespread symbol, deeply embedded in diverse ancient cultures. From Hinduism, Buddhism, and Jainism, signifying cosmic harmony and spiritual well-being, to its presence among Native American tribes as a symbol of life or the sun, its reach was profound. Ancient Greece and Nordic traditions also incorporated it, often linked to decorative patterns or protection. Universally, its original meanings were overwhelmingly positive and life-affirming. Good fortune, prosperity, divinity, the sun's vital energy, creation, and cyclical renewal. Countless examples of its pre-20th century use abound, adorning ancient architecture, art, religious texts, and everyday objects, consistently reflecting hope, protection, and auspiciousness, a testament to its innocent and benevolent past. By the 19th and early 20th centuries, the swastika experienced a surprising resurgence in Western culture. Fueled by archaeological discoveries and a growing fascination with Eastern philosophies, this ancient symbol was rediscovered and embraced. Far from any sinister connotation, it became a widely popular decorative motif and a ubiquitous symbol of good luck across Europe and America. You'd find it adorning everything from fashion items and architectural designs to corporate logos, notably for Coca-Cola, and even in the emblems of organizations like the Boy Scouts. Prominent authors like Rudyard Kipling also incorporated it into their works. However, a darker undercurrent began to emerge, particularly within Germany. The burgeoning Völkisch movements and early nationalist groups yearning for a romanticized past started to appropriate the swastika. They sought symbols that could connect them to a perceived glorious Aryan or Germanic heritage, unwittingly paving the way for its devastating future. The swastika's transformation into a symbol of evil began decisively with Adolf Hitler's direct involvement. He personally oversaw the design of the Nazi Party's flag, explicitly choosing the Hakenkreuz, or hooked cross, as its stark central emblem. This was a profoundly deliberate act, integral to the regime's core ideology. Hitler strategically presented the swastika as the ultimate symbol of the Aryan race, embodying perceived racial purity, unyielding strength, and the violent struggle for dominance. It was consciously positioned as a potent, visual counter to perceived Jewish influence, becoming a banner for their exclusionary genocidal agenda. Beyond its twisted ideological underpinnings, the swastika's bold, stark design amplified its psychological impact. Its strong angular lines and immediate recognizability made it an overwhelmingly powerful and intimidating emblem. It projected an image of a new, uncompromising order, demanding absolute loyalty and instilling pervasive fear, serving as a constant, aggressive visual assertion of Nazi power and terrifying intentions. The swastika swiftly became a pivotal instrument of Nazi propaganda and power. It was an inescapable symbol across Nazi Germany, deliberately emblazoned on flags, uniforms, public buildings, and all official publications. This omnipresent display wasn't merely decorative, it powerfully asserted the regime's absolute authority, constantly asserted control. The symbol served a dual purpose. It unified Nazi followers, creating a distinct identity and fostering belonging. Conversely, for opponents and minority groups, its stark image instantly conveyed fear, oppression, and the threat of state violence. Through relentless propaganda, terror, and systematic re-education, the Nazis brutally appropriated its ancient meaning, forcibly imposing a sinister, aggressive interpretation. This calculated transformation ensured its sight alone communicated their horrifying agenda and dominance, forever altering its universal significance. Following World War II, the swastika faced immediate global condemnation, its former meanings utterly erased. Consequently, it was outlawed in numerous countries, indelibly scarred by its association with the Holocaust and horrific war crimes. This profound shift meant the symbol became a universal emblem of genocide and hatred. Disturbingly, its dark legacy persists today as neo-Nazis, white supremacists, and other extremist groups worldwide continue to co-opt it, further cementing its modern identity as a symbol of bigotry and racial animosity. This ongoing appropriation creates a deeply complex and often painful tension. We grapple with balancing its rich, millennia-old historical context, where it signified good fortune and well-being, against the undeniable visceral trauma it now evokes, particularly for survivor communities. Moreover, this tension is acutely felt in societies where its ancient, positive spiritual meanings continue to hold profound significance, forcing a difficult dialogue between past reverence and present-day revulsion. The symbol's journey is a stark reminder of its weaponized power. The swastika's transformation from ancient good to Nazi evil shows how ideology weaponizes symbols. How can we protect symbols from such corruption today? Share your thoughts in the comments.